Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video I'm going to be going through some bits that I've picked up at some of the charity shops that I go to. I haven't got any footage of me actually out because one of the main places where I got everything from, they've asked me not to film. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't got any footage of me picking up the bulk of this. And obviously you've seen from the thumbnail what is in here. It is a mad console collection. So first off, I'm going to go through some of the other bits that I've got before we get to the actual consoles. I'll go through them towards the end of the video. So the first thing that we're going to look at is, it is a console that I picked up, but it's not one that I'm overly fussed about, and it's in an amazing flowery bag. And it is a Nintendo Wii. So I have powered it on, it does all work. There was no games disc in there. Fortunately it is the Model 1, so it's got the GameCube functionality built in. But to be honest, I've got stacks and stacks of them. The only reason that I picked it up was that it was cheap and it was in fairly good condition. Yeah, overall, yeah, it's in really good condition, so I thought I'd give it a go. It comes with 2 Wii remotes, a nunchuck, all the power, the AV, and the sensor bar. Paid £5 for it, but yeah, not overly fussed about it. To be honest, I've actually looked online, and I'm going to do something a bit different now with the pickup videos. So if it's not something that I'm going to keep for the collection, I'm actually going to look to put up prices for trading at CEX. So CEX will buy this for cash for £19. They'll buy it for voucher for £28. And if I was to sell it on eBay, I'd get around 23. So I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm actually going to make this my first CEX trade-in. And I'm going to trade it in for vouchers that I can put towards some GameCube games. So keep your eye on the channel for that. I'll probably do that in a few weeks' time. But yeah, I paid a £5 for it, so even if I get £28 in vouchers, that's still going to be a £23 win. So yeah, there was that. Then I was also going through some of the boxes. So in this charity shop I go to, they've got a lot of the DVDs, games and everything like that behind the counter. They also do furniture and everything like that. So they let people come back and have a look through the DVDs. And while I was looking through the DVDs, I actually saw a load of Pokemon tins. And when I went and had a look through them, so the first one that I saw was the Charizard. They've then got, I'm not sure what one that is, Myths and Legends, Mystery of Pokemon. What one? Doesn't actually say which one it's from, but yeah, we've got that tin as well. But then, so that tin originally had a truckload of cards, which I've now sorted out into this. So I've sorted through them. There are 266 cards in here, and I will say there are actually some really good ones in here. So we've got a Vaporeon V promo card. We've got Sawball on the ball, Score Bunny on the ball, and I don't know what I've done with the top pull out of this, because I had a look and I'd say the top card in these tins was Medichamp V from Evolving Skies. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen now. And yeah, so I paid £1 for all of those, which was absolutely brilliant. There's a load, it is just bulk. There was a couple of sort of good finds in there, but in general it was bulk, and that was what I was picking it up for, was to see if there's anything in there that I can use to fill in gaps within my collection. And then I was sort of looking through, obviously I did forget these. I don't think I've got these down on my list actually. So I found those in one of the boxes. Also found these as well. The little one's already nabbed Charmander, and yeah, don't know what I'm going to do with Squirtle at the moment. So yes, as I was looking through things, I had a load of people come in, sort of, donate a load of stuff, and I just happened to look through one of the boxes that had just been dropped off, and I opened it up and I couldn't believe what I found. It is not something I expected, and it is something I'd probably say I've got less chance of finding than all of the consoles that I've got coming up. It is a stack of Magnavox Odyssey cartridges. Yeah, I have never even seen these at boot fairs. So this is the Odyssey 2. We've got Conquest of the World. That one goes for £30 as cart only. We've then got Video Pack 35, which goes for 15. That is obviously box complete. We've got Video Pack 29, which is box complete as well. That goes for £15 as well. And then we've got Video Pack 17, which is just the cart in a case. That also goes for about £15. I paid £1 for all of them. So yeah, once again, really, really good. I will say I didn't just get these. I did actually. These were all put in with a massive load of stuff that I picked up. But that was all for the resale channel. So yeah, paid £1 for the Pokemon, £1 for the Odyssey cartridges, which is absolutely brilliant. So happy to add them to the collection. And then I also, looking through the games, also found another copy of Black and White. Paid 50p for this. Yeah, box complete. Goes for £1 at CEX, $3.50 on eBay. I have got a copy with it, but there is just a slight little mark on the, or slight little bit of damage on the label of the disc. So I wanted to pick up another copy. Saw this there. It was in really good condition, so I thought I would grab it. And then let's get on to the lot of consoles. And I will say there's one console in here, and you may have seen it in the thumbnail, but it is a wishlist console for me. It is one of the ones that I had on the wish list for this year, and yeah, just over the moon to get hold of it. So what are we going to start with? We will, let me scroll up so I can see. Tell you what, we're going to start with a box that I've got right here, and this is a box. It comes with 2 Xboxes. So we've got an original Xbox 360 Pro. Way that you can tell it's the Pro is that you've got a USB on the back. I am still missing an arcade for the collection. That is one of the variants that I want to try and get hold of, but this one needs a clean up. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to do a refurb on this, give it new thermal paste and everything, and I'll probably list that on eBay, because the Pro White with a 20 gig hard drive sells, so CEX sell it for £60, they buy it for cash 15, sell it for, or buy it for voucher 24, and they go for about £40 on eBay. So yeah, I probably will go through, put new thermal paste in, give it a complete clean, and just give the disk drive a bit of TLC as well. So yeah, I'll probably list that on eBay with a couple of games as well. Then next up, we've got another Xbox. This time it is a 360 Pro Slim. Once again, not in the best of conditions. It is scratched up like anything, and yeah, just seen better days, shall we say. But I am going to try, see what I can do with it. If not, yeah, I will sell it as is. I may even sell this one on Facebook Market with a stack of games as well. This one has got a 250 gig hard drive in it. Sells on CEX for 75. They'll pay 35 for 35 cash, £50 voucher and £70 is sale price on eBay. So I may actually clean this one up and take it to CEX. £50 voucher, put that with the was it £28 from the Wii. I can get a couple of GameCube games there, maybe even a top title. So yeah, I may do that. I did get it with both the power packs. There was no controllers with it, but I have got oodles and oodles of white and black controllers that I've picked up in various job lots. When I was going through, I think the Slim did have a disc copy of Minecraft, which I'm not too sure if I've got. I think I have got Minecraft, a physical copy of Minecraft in the collection. And then in the box as well, there was also Farming Simulator 15. It is box complete, which is really good. And yeah, it's not one I've got in the collection. It's not one that I would have actually hunted down, but seeing as I've got it now, it will be going in the collection. I'm going to give prices at the end for all of these consoles because I paid the same price for all of them. And yeah, so move that box out of the way. And then what are we going to look at next? I want to leave the best until last on these, very much so. I'll tell you what, we'll go through this bag over here. So in this one, I picked up a PS3. So this is the CECHK03, so it's not a backwards compatible model. Normally you can tell the backwards compatible models by the little bit here. It's normally chrome, and obviously this bit would lift up to get to the card readers. So yeah, unfortunately not the backwards compatible, but yeah, it's still a PS3. I will say I have tested all of the consoles. They all do power on, but some of them do need a bit of work. But originally I bought them all sold as seen. They hadn't been tested, hadn't been powered on. So yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I grabbed them all as well, because if they didn't work, they could all equally be used as parts or sort of as an interesting little project. But the PS3, so it come with a couple of headsets, which I'm not really interested in. They'll probably go straight in the bin. It come with two random controllers. They're not official Sony. They do say DualShock 3 6-axis on the top. But yeah, unbranded, junk really. So yeah, not really interested in them. But we did get a proper DualShock 3. So that one I'm probably going to have to take apart and do a bit of investigating of what's come loose there. It needs a bit of a clean as well, so I will probably do that. So with the PS3, CEX sell it for £80. Oh, right, I'll move that over there before I do any more damage to it. CEX sell it for £80. They buy cash 37 or voucher 53, and then it sells for about 65 on eBay. So this will be another one that I will give it a clean up. I'll obviously have a look at that controller. If not, I'll swap it out for another one I've got. I've got plenty of DualShock 3s as well. And I'll probably take that to CEX as well. So we'll have over £100 in vouchers for just the Xbox and the PlayStation. So yeah, we've got that. And then, so I'll move those off there. Right, so this next one. So we've got a box. And it's an amazing box, isn't it? So this is probably the first thing that we're going to be adding into the collection. And it is can you guess? From the size, can you guess what it is? So it is a Nintendo DS, but it is the pink Nintendo DS. And I have got one of these in the collection. I've actually got it just here. But it is in really bad condition. It is mucky and there's damage to the hinge, which I didn't realise when I picked it up. So yeah, it's not great. But then I saw this one and it is in immaculate condition. It's got the original stylus and yeah, it is just in really good condition. So I do finally get to add one of these to the collection. It will go on the shelf with... Oh, excuse me. It will go on the shelf with the other DSs, so that means I have got the white, the black, the silver and the pink. I think there was a green one as well. I'm not sure what other colours there were in the original DS, but yeah, really chuffed to add that in. And what made it even better is it comes with the original yes, the official Nintendo power supply. And we've got a couple of games. So we've got Hysteria Hospital Emergency Ward, which looks really interesting. I am really keen to play this one. It is box complete, so it's got the manual and everything in there, which is good. We've then got classic word games. So this is Hangman, crosswords, word searches, and word jumble thingy, or whatever they call. So yeah, we've got that. That one is also box complete. We've then got another copy of Brain Training. I've got loads of copies of these. So yeah, not too fussed about that. And then we've got Iron Man, the official video game. Once again, box complete. So all 4 of the games that come are all box complete. And there wasn't any others, was there? No, empty cases in there. So I will be keeping Hysteria Hospital, classic word games and Iron Man. They'll be getting added into the collection. Looking up online, the DS sells for £65 in CEX, £40 on eBay. You get £30 voucher in CEX, £30 cash, £43 voucher at CEX. The games go for, so Hysteria Hospital £2.50. These are all CEX prices. Iron Man £3, classic word games £3.50, and Brain Training £1.50. And then on eBay the games go for £5 for Hysteria Hospital, £4.50 for Iron Man, £4 for classic word games, and £2 for Brain Training. So yeah, as I say, I'm not overly worried about these because these are all going into the collection. And then I'll tell you what, we'll do the next box before getting to the 2 top ones. And yeah, another box, another console, and this time it is a original PS1. So this is the 3rd variant, and you can tell the variants by looking on the back. So the first variant would have the component out and the expansion port. The second model dropped the component and just had the expansion, and then this was the 3rd variant, which they removed the expansion and then they just had the AV out and the serial output. Yeah, as I say, I've got all of the PlayStation variants. So yeah, not going to be keeping this one. This one goes for, so 2 seconds, there we go. So this one actually come with what do we have? So we've got a DualShock, we've got another DualShock, we've got, actually I haven't got one of these. So this is the PlayStation to SCART. I don't actually have one of these, but equally I don't really use SCART. Then it come with the original PlayStation power lead, a grey PS1 memory card, which I don't have one of them, so I am going to be keeping that. I'm going to put the console down there, but it also come with a stack of games as well. So I'm going to sort these out. So we've got a whole stack of PlayStation Magazine demo discs. I love collecting these, so whenever I see them, I do tend to pick them up. They don't sell on CEX at all. On eBay, they do go for different ones. So we've got PlayStation Magazine demo disc 54, which what we got? Yeah, 54. So we've got that one, which is 54. That goes for £5. We've got 55, which also goes for £5. 57, which goes for £2.50. 60, which goes for £5. And then 66, which goes for £3. And then the other demo disc that was in there was was the official PlayStation Magazine Magical World of Disney. This one actually goes for £20. Couldn't believe that when I saw that. But yeah, that is one that I'm really happy to have in the collection. And then there was a couple of games in there as well. So we've got 007 World Is Not Enough. We've already got that in the collection. That goes for £6.50 on eBay. There's no CEX pricing for any of the PlayStation 1 games. So we've got Army Men, Air Attack. This is disc only. That goes for £4 on eBay. We've then got. I did test this, but I didn't actually get the name of it when I was testing it. This is, I think it's MotoGP disc only, but I couldn't find a price for it. And then finally we've got Croc Legend of the Gobos, I think it is. It is the platinum version. And yeah, I think we've got that. I think we've got that box complete. And it actually come in a South Park Rally case. So I was quite gutted that we didn't get South Park Rally in with this, because that's not one that we've got in the collection. It's one that I'd like to add. So yeah, as I say, the console itself, CEX sell it for £60. They will buy it for cash for 28, or a voucher for 40, and then on eBay it sells for £45. So once again, that's going to be another one that we trade into CEX. One of the DualShocks, actually, I'm only going to take it in CEX with one of the DualShocks. The other DualShock I am going to list on eBay. They sell for about £15 on eBay, whereas CEX will only give me £4 on a voucher. So that one's definitely worthwhile selling separately. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick sort out before we get to the final two consoles, because I just want a bit of room to actually show them off in their entirety. Okay, so I've reorganised a bit so I can now get to everything with a bit more room as well. So what one am I going to do first? Because I think they're both absolutely, I was absolutely gobsmacked to find these in the charity shop. Tell you what, I'm going to go with this one first. So it is in a bag, and see if I can get it out without it being seen. I think I've missed it. So this one was a white PS4. I could not believe when I saw it there. They said that they had a couple of PlayStations out the back. I thought it would be sort of a PS1, PS2, and maybe a ratty old PS3. Did not expect to find a PS4. It is in a bit of and it does need a bit of TLC. I don't know if you can see, but it is a bit grubby, so it does need a clean. It also, the disk drive needs a bit of a refurb as well. It's very hesitant to release the discs, so it's a simple fix. It's just the rollers need a bit of a clean, but I'm thinking while I'm in there I can then do a full refurb on this. So this is going to be one of the consoles that I do in a video, because when I picked it up, all of the vents were absolutely caked in dust. So I've run it for literally a couple of minutes just to see that it powers on. So I'm not going to be running this until I'm able to do the refurb on it. As I say, that should be in a repair video coming up on the channel soon. So looking at that one, obviously I don't have that, so I don't have the PS4 in the white, so that is going straight into the collection. I'm not going to be selling it or taking it into CEX. It did come actually with one black DualShock 4 in it. Yeah, DualShock 4. Had to think there for a minute. It isn't in the best of conditions. The thumbsticks probably need swapping out, or definitely a good clean. And obviously there's some wear to the back sticker. But if I was to pick this one up from CEX, we're looking at £180. Trade-in price, they do £46 cash, £72 voucher. And if I was to pick it up on eBay, you'd be looking at about £130. I will say I paid nowhere near any of that. But when I powered on the console, it did have a physical copy of Minecraft in there. So yeah, I've been inundated with Minecraft discs. So we've got one in the Xbox 360. We've also got one now in the PS4. And yeah, that actually surprised me. That sells £14 that sells for on eBay. But I will say I don't think I've got a physical copy of Minecraft on the PS4. I know when I've downloaded it onto the Littlands PS4, it was a digital copy. So yeah, quite glad to now have a physical copy of it. And then we'll now get on to my top console out of all of these. I still cannot believe it. It is a 60 gig backwards compatible PS3, and to make it even better, it does work. I have powered it on. I've been able to put a PS2 game in, it loads the game and plays fine. I will say once again, I've only had it on for about 5 minutes, because if I'm honest, I'm quite scared to use it. Because they're so prone to failure. I want to give this one a thorough refurb, clean, and the whole works. So this is going to be on another repair video. And what we're going to do is we're going to strip it down, replace the thermal paste, give it a good clean, refurb the CD drive, and just literally make sure it is in tip-top condition. And then I am proudly going to put it on the shelf. I'm going to take out the 41 that I've got on the shelf, and replace it gladly with this. Could not believe it when I saw that there. And yeah, in addition to that, it also come with a very, very dirty 6-axis controller. Another very, very dirty 6-axis controller. So I probably will bundle one of these in with the PS3 that I'm going to take to CEX. And then it also come with a silver DualShock 3. So I don't have one of these in the collection, and that I'm really chuffed with, because it is in really good condition actually. I'm really chuffed to have that. That is a nice variant that I don't have. For those of you that don't know, I do like to collect controller variants as well as sort of console variants. I think my biggest collection of controllers at the moment is the PS2. I think I've got about 5 different versions. So yeah, I do like to pick those up as well. So what are the prices for that? So CEX sell the backwards compatible 60 gig PS3 with one controller for £75. Sorry, £175. It'd be nice if they sold it for 75. Trading value is £82 cash, 116 voucher. And then on eBay they sell for about £140 in working condition, that is. And then this one actually come with a disc inside as well. Come with Race Driver Grid. So I know I've got this because I remember buying it and playing it. Absolutely love that game. And yeah, that goes for about £2.50 on eBay, so nothing major. And that is it. That is everything that we picked up. So we've got the PlayStation 1, the 2 PlayStation 3s, the PS4, the Xbox 360 Pro, the Xbox 360 Slim, and the Pink DS. So that is 7 consoles I managed to pick up. And once again, these were all thrown into a massive bundle of stuff that I picked up. But it actually ended up working out. I paid £5 per console. So yeah, absolutely amazed. Really, really chuffed with it. And yeah, obviously most of them, it's all right, my tablet has just died. Typical. So yeah, there are quite a few in here that we're going to be either selling on or taking to CEX. There's definitely 4, I think. So we've got the Wii, the PS3, the Xbox 360 Slim, and the PS1. I'm going to take to CEX. I'll get vouchers, and then I will use those vouchers to pick up some GameCube bits, whether it's one or many games. I don't know yet. I will see what is there when I head down. And then we've got 2 consoles and 1 handheld that we're adding into the collection. Really, really chuffed with those pickups, and cannot wait to do the refurb on them both and actually have them working to their best. So I don't have my totals because my tablet has just died. So what I would do is I will put the total spend here, and then I'll follow that up with the total price if we were to buy everything from CEX here. And then the total eBay price for everything is this. So yes, an absolutely amazing amount we picked up. Yeah, just so glad that I got in, got to the charity shop when I did, and was able to get these absolutely amazing pickups. As I say, at the time they were all picked up as didn't know the condition of them, didn't know whether they were working. I mean, the one that I was most nervous about was the PS3 backwards compatible, because I think I pretty chalked that one up that it wasn't going to be working, because I've never seen one in real life that was working. So yeah, really, really happy, and just over the moon to finally add one to the collection. So yeah, so that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, bye.